Let's take the batteries out of that.
That's it. The radio. The radio runs on batteries.
You don't say. Oh, well, I mean, young people. Yeah, radio. They probably have no idea about those things.
Quick, let's get out of here.
Come on, I identified that. There we go. Should I have grabbed the Signosis bird, do you think, rather than push it? Plus, we're not finished in there. I didn't touch the big batteries because that obviously shocked me. You know, we injured ourselves enough on things in there. Come on.
What do you think I am? Your girlfriend?
At least it gives you second chances on those. It's like, you don't miss them entirely, unlike the one. We did miss the one. But that was because the room was shaking about. We didn't get the opportunity to go back and go investigate, right? Credits. Clearly not going to touch them. Oh, bandages. We'll take the bandages. Not going to touch the batteries though. Nothing else in here. You've never got a flashlight. You know, she got the flashlight. You'd think David would keep it and look around the room a bit more now that it's lighter. Nah, it's just a full turn, isn't it? Right. Do not look at her tips. See, different number.
Is something the matter?
He now knows.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing.
I've got you watching my back, and you're still keeping things from me?
Look, I'm not hiding anything.
Then what is it?
It just seems so pointless that I was hesitant to bring it up.
Now you're practically begging me to show some interest.
I see what you mean. Just please don't get mad.
Out with it.
Okay. What's the capital of Brazil?
Sao Paulo, right?
No, that's incorrect.
Okay. Rio de Janeiro.
That's the old capital.
Does it really matter what the capital of Brazil is?
Not really, I guess. But I just can't get it out of my mind. It's making me quite upset.
So let's go back to the flat and find out where the capital of Brazil is.
I expect her to watch my back when she's worried about something like that.
Also, how hungry are we?
Down here.
We could eat.
What happened after the lightning strike?
Immediately after, the marshal suddenly took the witness hostage and shouted that he had obtained the evidence. Philip and I pursued him this far, but then I hurt my leg.
So he's DEA too?
Yes. He's an excellent agent.
Can he be trusted?
What's that supposed to mean?
He's on
He's
drugs.
made many arrests, especially in real blood cases.
Yeah, I've seen him taking the real bloods.
There is one thing I'd like to ask you about. One of the heavy users we arrested once said something. Real blood can awaken special powers.
Sounds like a junkie, all right.
But that word, he didn't say talents or sensations. He said powers. Special powers. Those words just stuck with me.
So
They
David's
have
on
some
it.
connection to those bizarre corpses.
You really think superhuman powers exist?
I don't know. But among the bodies I've seen up until now, some looked like they had been touched by the light of God, while others looked as if they had been desecrated by the devil himself. It's hard for me to accept, even now. But maybe, just maybe, there do exist powers beyond the scope of human understanding.
there is a save point, right? So we'll save. We'll dive back home. Hello, cats. Hello. We're not going to eat food though, because we are going home. Well, I mean, you're convenient, Amanda. White feathers. It's just a chicken. Is that why the cat's there? We won't do the machine just yet. Right, we'll save, we'll dive out. And then we will go find her obsession. Because Matrix style. Let's just dial out. How do we end dive? There we go. So we will dematrix so that we can go find the capital of Brazil and tell her and things are going very weird. Go eat, because that's another mini case that was there. Because he was like, oh, we've got another food box delivery. So we can dive from anywhere. We don't even need to go back to the bathroom.
Looking after yourself is part of your job.
And you're gonna feed me.
Oh, look at the time. Okay, leave it to me. It'll be a nice change of pace. What'd you expect? You've been keeping me on my toes for years now.
Okay, Mom.
I can work with Mom. Now go wash your hands, Davy boy.
What have we got this time? Cornflakes? Right, so you had hot dogs for breakfast, cornflakes for lunch.
If you want a serious answer, I'd say kids breaking into cars and stealing stuff, right?
God, David's worse than
A
me.
lot of people have stuff taken from their cars, but that's not number one.
How about stealing food from people's plates?
If only Boston were so peaceful.
I mean, I eat lunch for breakfast. Yeah, that's very dangerous, man. But I have breakfast for supper.
Thefts of portable music players were the most cited.
I just don't have lunch.
The latest ones are very popular. They sell for a lot at pawn shops and for even more on internet auctions.
They're a better steal than cash? Ugh.
Yeah, that milk's off.
Headphones are a dead giveaway as to who's carrying. And it's much safer than grabbing a wallet that may only hold 20 bucks.
This is the age of the rational mugger.
Tequila.
Things are safer than they were in the 90s, but there's still crime out there.
I wouldn't say things were safe in the 90s, no way.
Well, that's why we need men like you.
Ironic, isn't it? I'm killing myself, trying to wipe out crime. But I'm out of work if I succeed.
Slamming the cereal.
What better death than starvation due to a lack of crime? Don't overthink it. Just do what's right. Deliver justice. Right after I became a detective, you said those words to me.
And he's just getting drunk. Well, we didn't eat steak. Neither did Kason. He had ribs. Crimes in the city of Boston are on the decrease, however, while the overall crime rate has fallen, the excessive year rapes, attempts, rapes and crimes of violence against women and children likely are on the increase. By region, Roxbury, Dorchester and Mattapan account for around 70% of homicides, with the other with the intensification of the gang war in these districts leading to deaths during, maybe in America it's different, during the ensuing gun battles. The instability from the neutral region is a serious problem faced by all of Boston. BPD Special Ops units and gangs unit are working together in an ongoing operation to restrict the gangs. State-of-the-art, a state of alert has been maintained in the particularly heavily affected areas of B2, B3 and C11. What about D4? For these crimes stated above, the total stats for 2012 stood at 58 homicides, 273 rapes, geez, and 13,234 muggings. That's a lot, making it a far more prevalent threat. The trend has been continuing since the start of the 2000s. 2013, that's still being calculated from the early figures suggest the same trend as previously. Recent years, crime targeting high-end mobile terminals, especially since Pikachu, Pokemon Go, there's been more crimes of muggings with those. Knockout game involving random attacks against pedestrians. Robberies. So we got stamina, full recovery. We really didn't need that much stamina though.
Looking after yourself is part of your job.
I guess we can come back for even more food later. We have just eaten, so we're not going to do that. But that's a lot of extra cases. First aid kits. It still says 20 rare items left. I mean, we'd already done that. Right, so we are looking for the capital of... Well, we're not going to eat the jelly beans. We're looking for the capital of...
David.
Blah blah blah. Boston, Bosnia, Herzegovina. I can't remember where it was. Right, the cat's not going to know. The notepads. Ooh, clover print. Fragment of Peggy. I got a secret. I'm smiling because I want to tell you so badly. I can't wait until you're home tonight. I so excited when I found out that she's pregnant. But I left work immediately and came home. I can't stand to be around so many people and not tell them the news. Almost there. Now me. I want you, David, to be the first one to know our secret. Amanda's been unusually affectionate today for some reason. I wonder if animals can detect pregnancy before people can. They say cats have extra senses. I know I'm not supposed to be excited before things are much further along. There's still so much that could go wrong. My friends say you shouldn't jinx your luck by talking about it too early, but I just can't stop smiling. I've never thought of myself as a mother before. I don't even remember my mother's face. I wonder if she was as nervous as I am now. I wonder if she's given birth to herself over and over again, and that's the loops with the things. Well, I gotta go. I do know one thing. You'll be a great dad, David. I love sharing my life with you. Let's head out to the adventure together. All my love in the world. That's also how he could be the dad. Jeez. Peggy gives birth to herself with a new mole every single time. Which would mean Amanda isn't the daughter. But, right, telly. Let's see what you got on. Any memories?
Sebastian the Sleuth, a weekly set of 2 15-minute animated episodes, meaning he solved 2 crimes a week for the entire run of the show. Now that's what I call a super sleuth.
Solved crime by staring down his doppelganger. Sorry, squirrel. Sure, we'll eat the lolly. There's another letter. You look worried lately, and I'm sorry I haven't been totally honest with you. Please don't worry. The only reason I haven't told you is because I know everything will be alright. Yesterday morning, when I was in the bathtub, I noticed the water tinged red with blood. I sense it's my disease coming back. Last night I lay in bed. It's in 2010, so this is the closest we've seen so far. I didn't look at the pregnancy time. I should have. Last night I lay in bed with my hands on my stomach, feeling the baby kick. Right, so this is while the baby's there. It's true, I'm a little afraid, but I'm optimistic. With you by my side to make me laugh keeps me strong. The doctor told me, in a case like mine, many women agree to terminate the pregnancy for the sake of their health. But the baby is a gift. I smile every day because I know she's on her way into the world. See, it's a she. I already love her more than anything, and I know someday soon you and I are going to be holding her together. Love from your lucky Clover, little Peggy Oldman. And yeah, she could have perhaps taken the red blood to keep herself and the baby alive, maybe? Who was to say? Got some new fortune cookies. You want one too, cat?
You will never reach true originality unless you learn the basics and increase your knowledge. Thank others, and you too shall be thanked.
That like the fakest smile in the world.
When did time start?
Yeah. Not when you were born. Ironically. That's true in many more ways than you might even realise. Because, I mean, when did you first start? When was your earliest memory? I mean, that's when time started for you. Right, none of those will tell us what we need to know about the past. Because we need to know... Hello? There's steps there. Why can't I step to the steps? Oh, great. I broke the game. I can't move. I can't interact with anything. Why can't I interact with anything? Have I broke it? This isn't fun. Why is it broken? I've broken everything. Cat? Can I interact with you at least? Well, we'll have to call it... Well, actually, we can dive in. That will solve a problem. And hopefully we can save. Right, let's drag it and drop it. But in the meantime, well, we'll see if anything happens when we dive back in. It might force us to other things. But if we can save, then we'll save. And then go back out. And I might dive on my own time. But I am going to go back and investigate what she needs to know. Can I save, please? I can't even interact with anything. Alright, let's exit the dive. Maybe that will fix things, eh? How have I broke it? So utterly. We've left the time-space continuum. Nothing is real and David knows that. Nothing can be interacted with. Nothing is real. Alright, so that's saved. We sold the clover, but we still can't interact with anything. So join us again for some more. Thanks for watching.